Hi guys, Ryan Shield. Thanks for tuning on. Watch the new thing I'm doing. It's not a personal thing. It's not a public thing. It's not to say I'm better than what I should be or better than what I am. It's more just to keep track of what's happening. Because as you can see below, it's the journey to Ironman Barcelona 2015. So this is just for me to help progress my training, keep track, look at what I'm doing, and just inform people. As most people know, I like to project myself on Twitter, but 140 characters isn't enough. So I thought I'd try this new thing where I recap that past 2 weeks of what I've done training, personal wise, just to inform people. So with the introduction out the way, I best introduce myself. As people can see, I do like to race. So I'll probably start with the history of where I started from. It goes back many years. Dad wanted to lose weight, wanted to get fit, so he entered races. I got jealous, I wanted to enter them too. So we started off 5Ks, 10Ks. He did his half marathons. I took 10Ks because I'm a wimp. But then things changed and he wanted more from the sport, and he stumbled upon triathlon. I'd never heard of triathlon or what it was, what they do, where they come from. He found it in 2010, entered for Ashton Triathlon 2011. Obviously I had no experience of this sort of thing. I didn't do it, and I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I got quite jealous watching him, and it really was quite motivational, inspirational to watch him do it. I mean, he was a beginner doing it in speedos and a vest, so you can imagine how bad he was. But it was motivational to watch him do it, and when he finished I did say I wanted to do the next one. Gracefully he said yes, so there we were, that was the start of it there. June 2011, QE2 Triathlon was my first triathlon. It was open water, so I had to get a wetsuit and learn how to swim. Imagine that, being 15 years old and trying to learn open water swimming. Wasn't good. Needless to say, I finished 4th from last, but it did open my eyes. I did like the sport and I fell in love. Took some time out and came back in September 2011 to do my second triathlon. Went a bit worse, got knocked off the bike. The water was about 7-foot swells, so I ended up being sick quite badly. But I enjoyed it, I found triathlon to be a good sport. I wanted to carry it on. So 2012 was where it mainly kicked off. I think I did 5, 6 maybe triathlons. It wasn't any fast, it wasn't good, but I was doing them, I was finishing them. And I felt happy across the line at each single one, knowing that I was there and I was doing it. And I was finishing them on my own, no team, no one behind us to help us along. I was finishing them. So 2012 was quite a hard year with the Olympics, getting inspiration. And Dad's injury, it was hard to train and race because I didn't have him, the motivational backing to help me get along. So there was a bit of an emotional challenge that year to get into triathlon. But then 2013 came along and something weird happened. I kind of took more towards triathlon, so I'd quit basketball, knocked back a bit on the kickboxing and stuck with triathlon. Went to Morpeth Duathlon, didn't have a good day, didn't enjoy it. But then Ashton Triathlon came along and I discovered age categories. There was 5 people in the category and I only went out to have a laugh, bit of fun, didn't expect anything to happen. Then this happened. 3rd place in my category. Now, to someone that never wanted to get into triathlon, to be told you've come 3rd place in your category, overwhelming for me, and I don't think I'll live that down. But from there on, it kind of kick-started a career in triathlon. I went to the next race, QE2 Triathlon, came 2nd in my age category. Now, that was a bit scary. So I went from no experience in triathlon to getting into triathlon to within 2 years getting trophies. Now, they may not be wide scale, massive trophies, but to me, just it's amazing to get a trophy in triathlon and to see how far I've come from then. 2014 came along and I'd started university, I was getting regular training. I had backing from friends, team members, different coaches helping me along, pushing me along. Went to 2014. Now, 2014 has been the best year I could ever plan for. 7 races, 7 trophies, just like, wow, how do you come from there? Morpeth Duathlon, 3rd place in category, but technical error. Ashton Triathlon, 1st in category. Newcastle Triathlon, 2nd in category. So 2014 I was different between sprints and standards, and I was getting trophies in every single one. And I knew from then I kind of did want to branch the distance out, but I still wanted to qualify. So I went to world qualifiers, European qualifiers, didn't do too well. 6th in category wasn't very amazing. But then to finish the year out was new big in triathlon. This was my last race of the season as a multi-event sport. There was about 7 or 8 people in my age category, so I saw from the names I was never going to do well. But set off on the swim, you know, all confident in the fight, struggling along, and I recognised someone alongside me, and I thought, if I can stay next to him in the swim, I'm doing well. Got out the swim, and I was quite away in front of some people. Now the rest of the race went on, and I knew there was 2 people that would be a challenge for me to beat, and they did. They went along and they went. I never envisioned to get in front of someone else though. So when I was coming to my last lap of the run, I could see him come towards me, my stomach dropped, and I felt like I wanted to cry. I didn't realise at the time that I'd won a podium spot in the hardest race in my life. Now, it's not massive, but to me, as I've said before, it was huge. Got 3rd place in my category the last race of the season, and that's just a way to end the year on a high. It was amazing for me. So there's 3 years in triathlon, starting from when I was 15. As of now, I'm 19, so I'm not making a massive difference in triathlon. I wish I had started earlier. I mean, imagine where I'd be if I did. I mean, it would have been great. You know, I'm getting all this help now, and all my times are advancing. It's really cool to have. So I do have a line of trophies here now from what I've gained over the years, a curtain reel full of medals. I don't stop at triathlon. I do more things, you know, cross-country events is what I'm getting into now. I do love the odd obstacle course run. That's amazing. So this video blog was just about an introduction to who I am, history on triathlon. The next few videos, hopefully I'll try and bang out one every 2 weeks. It'd be quite cool to have. And it will start to be lead up to the Ironman, so introduction to training plans, just to keep track of where I'm going. And I'm not going to do any silly diet fads or weight loss photos. I don't see the point in them. Is how I do my training, how I do the racing. So that's how it's going to pan out. The next video should be a recap of Barcelona Ironman 2014, of which my dad took part and I was over there. It was amazing. I'll get on that though. Please do subscribe, please do follow. It'd be quite nice to have, you know, someone keeping track of it and listening to what I have to say. It'd be nice to have a few followers out there. So it should be down below, the word subscribe about here. And as it says there, Journey to Ironman 2015. Keep on track with me, keep posted, and nice to have you on board. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I don't understand if people haven't. I'm in a bit of an annoying voice. But until next time, thanks so much.